absolutely preposterous that within the game of
Genshin Impact, they made us believe that Raiden Shogun is the actual ruler of Inazuma and that its greatest enemy is Arataki Itto. This lovable goofball of an Oni, where in actuality, what they've been hiding from us is that Arataki Itto is actually the rightful ruler of Inazuma.
In this video I'll be giving 3 different points to my argument. First, that the state shows an immeasurable amount of aggression toward Itto not to build his legitimacy. Second is his leadership qualities that he shows within his gang, with his family. And finally, that he has sufficient claim to the crown of Inazuma, or at least to representation within Inazuma, because he's an only person who is the species that is from the land. First, let's get into our first point. And the example I give is his relationship with Kukishinobu. Kukishinobu actively hates this guy, right? She absolutely hates him. And it's shown through the interactions, very hostile towards Itto every single time they come into contact. And why is this? Why do they chase him away so violently? Just because it's oppressive. It's oppressive the way they drive him away. And they don't even provide for his island. They drive him away. He comes in to try and steal because his island doesn't have anything for him and his people to thrive. And then Inazuma comes like, we don't want to give you anything to help you. So he has to go and steal. And they're giving so much attention because stopping him here and showing a public image is like a bad guy, and actively neglecting to comment on how they're unfunding his island. It shows that their underfunding is normal, but in every single case where an underfunding of a city community happens, it's because they want to stop them from getting agency and power to fight back. Secondly is his leadership qualities. This is shown to his interactions with Granny and the kid who calls him an uncle, and he cares deeply for them, he provides for them, and pays for the kid, right? Shows his love and compassion for those around him. He really cares about his family and his gang. Similarly with his gang, where he's very friendly, he's very powerful in his role, but he's considerate of everyone in the gang, right? And see that these are like honorable traits. These are traits of compassion, servant leadership, and these traits mirror traits of a leader of a great nation, someone who's able to lead with a vision but still have an eye and the heart that is with the people, right? And finally, he has sufficient claim to the land because he's an original species native to Inazuma and Oni, right? And this is shown through the story of the Oni, where there are 2 Onis, and one was driven away because of humans, and the other one had to stand up, but it was too late, and the other one just left, right? And you see how even in this children's story, and it's a mirror for how Onis were treated in actuality, that Onis were treated as citizens, as monsters, and they were driven away. The blue Onis were driven away, and that the government now, the Indonesian government, won't give them recognition. They will not give them recognition and stake in the government. And this asserts laws of full representation for those in the land. And the Onis are from this land, so they should rightfully rule over all because they know what is good for land. They know the rules and all that, and the landscape, because they are from there originally. And from these 3 points, great count, great judge, we see how the nation of Inazuma is rightfully not only but a puppet and a bad leader, but is rightfully must be presented to Arataki Itto to lead this land to a better future. I rest my case.